Good morning, good afternoon, some of you who are watching. At the moment, we are at the first phase of production, and this usually takes time, 6 to 10 hours. And we had two system failures, mechanical, so we had to change. And on star formation, on two of the systems, we see first production of the material on the systems. You have to remember these are old systems. We don't use them anymore, so they're vulnerable to break, and their failure rate is very high. Later on this afternoon, Chinese military scientists are here, and the new materials and the new system will be shown. And so the new system produces material much easier in a bigger chunks, in a bigger scale, and it's much easier for us to handle. I share some pictures with you that you can see. For example, this is about 5 minutes ago. This is how the new system produces. You don't have so much dust and small particles. The material is fairly large, and this is much easier to control. There is no dynamic system, and you can see the size of pieces. For the dynamic system now to produce text takes week, 2 weeks sometimes, and this is instantaneous within a day or so, more or less. So we don't use this dynamic. That's why we're showing it in public. The second, people who have used it haven't had much success unless you know what you're doing with your system. As you've seen, this dynamic systems are very, very dangerous to play with. Breakage is very high, leakage is very high, system is extremely hard to control. And so this is obviously systems built over 2-3 years ago. These are not new systems. If you've been around the foundation, you remember seeing these originally in the what we call obesos. And one of the reasons we changed from obeso to the head units is this reason. When you have 35 of them or 38 of them running in one obeso, you can imagine the noise they make. And at the same time, the leakage, every 5 minutes you have to change something. With a new solid state dynamic plasma, what we call cosmic ray, it's much, much easier. Those of you who are on Zoom, join us tonight at 8 o'clock Beijing time. There is an event which is knowledge seekers come together. Chinese press is here, and if we can, for an hour or two, we stop zooming on this channel and regarding the production to broadcast the session in the afternoon at 8 o'clock Central European Chinese Beijing time, which is around about 2 o'clock Central European time. A lot of people ask us a lot of questions. These mixtures, these materials, more or less made in 2003, some of it, and some in 2004. This is why they break, they become brittle, they're old. We don't use them anymore. And for that reason, actually to show the production of material, we brought this public. So if there's any questions, we try to answer everyone during the chat. And this material is extremely hard, the systems to control, extremely hard. And the failure rate is more or less 80%. We carry a lot of balls, motors and everything at any time. And today on the table there are 8 units running. One of them but in a way 8 systems already. One is the black hole condition, one is in the condition of the space vacuum, and 2 are in matter state production. So you have a combination of God knows how many different field strength on this plate. As the materials start growing, we expect that sometime tomorrow afternoon, next 24 hours, we start actually seeing physically materials. And then it takes all the time till Monday night where it grows vegetatively. But join us this afternoon as part of the Market Corporation presentation. Thank you.
Ba đang dạy bài.
Đi ngủ đi.
Tôi đang triển lãm ở Beijing á, liên quan tới việc nó tạo chạy demo từ 2 ngày á, nay hôm nay để ra nguyên vật liệu mới á, vàng này nọ, cái ra demo đó. Để bây giờ
Ba dạy đây. Ba dạy đây trước đâu một cái đài.
Không, bo buồn ngủ. Nu đi ngủ đi.
cong lưng,
Ngủ.
vẹo ghế,
Nu ngồi căng lưng kìa. Ngồi thẳng lưng.
thẳng nó đè lên. Cha nó tự hào không lên nữa. Yên tĩnh, người ta ngồi làm việc không có liên quan gì cha con, tự biên tự diễn rồi cái con này nữa không biết gì hết nha. Cái chuyện liên quan gì đến mẹ hết á, ngồi yên đó.
Không có được mà. Mẹ không nhớ, mẹ nhớ được.
Ngủ đi. Nó làm ra được còn không?
Chờ đến ngày mai nó bị chuyển giảm mới sáng nay cho đến ngày mai ngày là 2 ngày á.
Câu 2. Không khí.
Tìm được chứ ba sao? Đúng được. Ủa bộ cái này nó cắm sâu dưới lòng đất hay sao mẹ? Ủa gì? À đó, nhóm lớp 4A cô Linh.
Mình hạt yếu tố quá hạt rồi mình biết nó cũng muốn chế cậu còn nó vẫn chế không được.
Cô Linh có gửi hình ảnh về trước.
Nghe nói bữa nay dỗm bất rồi.
Sao rồi? Sao mày tạp rồi?
Thì tin này ra nó bùng nổ đó.
Ủa mẹ cô có gửi hình nào? Ảnh
Bây giờ giảm xuống bao nhiêu rồi?
Không biết.
Bỏ tay xuống. Thẳng lưng lên, ngồi vẽ một bên vậy. Thẳng lưng lên. Cái đèn đĩa như vậy làm sao mà ngồi? Đấy. Đèn là cái đĩa như thế này, không hiểu không? Có hiểu không? Tôi vẽ với vụ